shit happened overnight, bro. Hey,
What the business is, what the business is, what's happening, what's happening. Man, listen, welcome if this your first time joining, and welcome back to all my nieces and my nephews. My name is Renaldo Allen, and welcome to everything in between. Yo, listen, I ain't even gonna hold y'all, bro. When I tell y'all, been going through it, and life been lifing, life really been lifing. I heard that November is supposed to be the mental health month. I honestly think every month should be mental health month, but if that's the case, I just want to go ahead and get into it right now, just to sort of kind of one, give y'all an update what's been going on with me, and two, really just sort of kind of get into the weeds of when life be life, and man, like and we don't have those tools in our tool bag, like it can really get out of pocket real quick and real fast. So without further ado, we're gonna go ahead and jump into it, man. As y'all can see, I don't got no notebook on the table. I don't really got no notes or anything like that. This is literally just fresh off the top because I mean, like I said, I know what's been going on. Um, Mental health, and again, y'all know how I rock. So I make these videos for that younger version of myself that I wish somebody would have had that type of conversation with me. So even though I'm talking to y'all, I'm still talking to myself, sort of kind of like a recap of everything. And also like that reminder that I'm still human. I still got a lot of growing to do. I still got a lot of learning to do. So if I could do it at the age of 37, almost 40, you know what I'm saying, at 18, 19, 20, man, like if y'all take what I'm giving y'all now, like, bro, by the time y'all hit 30, 35, like, y'all don't have to make a lot of the I don't, and because I don't want to call them mistakes, but y'all won't have to run into a lot of the issues that I'm running into now, in my life, personally, spiritually, physically, financially, like the whole nine. I used to, I used to think depression wasn't a real thing. I'm gonna start there because in my mind, it was something that was just in the mind. But with that being said, a saying that I used to hear all the time is the mind is a terrible thing to waste. And I'm like, why would they even say that? Because when you start telling yourself certain things and you kind of start believing it, it's all down here from there. Like it's all down here from there. And there was a lot of things that I was telling myself that had some facts in it, but it wasn't what's how they say two things can be true at the same time. It was like that. And my marriage was on the line. Like straight up, like, and I'm the type of person like when I get in my feelings and I feel some type of way, my pride and my ego don't make space for nobody. Wife, family, friends, like it don't make space for nobody. And I know that's something I personally have to work on. So if you're one of them people, my men especially, bro, like it ain't really worth it. Um, Me and my wife been married for 7 years. I'm 37. I met her when I was 19. So this, you know what I'm saying, it's almost 20 years. And because I was so in my feelings about a situation that came up, I was ready just to throw all that away. I'm in Manamar by ring. I'm by myself. And when you isolation is cool to a certain degree, but isolation is exactly what it is. You by yourself. So that means you lonely. Especially if you somebody like me with a family. And I love my family. I love my friends. And I can't go kick it with my partner Reg, you know what I'm saying, like how I used to. Right? Cheddar, like I hit Cheddar up, you know what I'm saying? I can't go do the thing like how I used to. Granted, I do got like two friends out here. I know a lot of people, but I don't really deal with a lot of people like that. So I don't trust people enough to like invite them to like what I got going on. Because when I did, it backfired in my face. And I'm just like, yeah, I'm not mentally in a space to like allow somebody that close to me to like play with me in my face because I crash out. I'll still be crashing out. So with that said, it was a lot of things that I was dealing with on my own, and I couldn't really pick up the phone and call nobody. or at least that's how I felt. Like I was telling myself I couldn't pick up the phone and call nobody because some of my closest friends, they not married, right? So I'm like, I can't call them, talk to them about no marital problems because they ain't married. Or they some of them kids, they don't live with their kids, right? So I couldn't tell them about talk to them about the stuff that I was going through with my kids because I'm like, their kids don't even live with them. Like, granted, they see them all the time, they got their own situation, but like my kids stay in the house with me. So in my mind, I'm making all these excuses for like why I can't call my friends and tell them about this thing. That was a mistake on my part. But one of the biggest things outside of not having somebody to talk to or confide in, I wasn't praying. Like I wasn't praying at all. And I'm a very spiritual person. Like I grew up in the church. On a choir, played the organ, keyboard, like that's my foundation. And I wouldn't even go to the one person that I know that could help see me through all this stuff. And mind you, I feel like everybody got to go through their seasons in life to like get tried and tested and all that good fun stuff. And it ain't fun, but that was the one thing that I know for a fact that God was not the center of everything that I had going on. He was literally the last thing I was even considering. And because of that, I was suffering probably way more than what I had to. So I'm not the guy that's gonna throw the Bible verses at y'all because I don't really know a whole lot of Bible verses like that. I'm not the guy that's gonna be like, go to church every Sunday and like I don't go to church every Sunday, right? But I do know that if it's something that I'm trying to get through, God got all the answers. Whatever your religions is, Muslim, whatever, like if you believe in a higher power, like whoever the high power is, they got the answers. He, she, whoever, they got the answers. And I wasn't going to the source. Now, sort of kind of like moving on the back end of this, I'm just telling God, I just think he just throughout the day now. Me and wife, we be talking, we still not, what it was prior to, but we talking now. Um, I'm explaining to my kids what daddy got going on. Um, and they understand it. But for me, as somebody that grew up without a father, like it's gonna always hit a little bit different when I gotta tell my kids no. So for all the young dudes out there that don't got no kids, please, bro, don't rush into it. I ain't even trying to be funny, but you don't gotta rush into it. And especially if you somebody like me that like grew up and didn't have an active father in their life. Cause I got a couple of partners that like know their daddy, but like their daddy wasn't really like that. Um, and even for my homegirls, right? Like the same thing. I got a couple of homegirls. I only want to call them homegirls because they my sisters. Same thing. You know what I'm saying? And I don't care how old you get, at some point of time in your life, like it's gonna come back up. Least suspected. So yeah, I might can't tell it on my face, but I was losing a lot of weight. You know what I'm saying? I was in the gym, I was going crazy. Man, in these last 2-3 weeks, I probably done put back on about 10 pounds. So I'm like, bro, I've been going crazy, you know what I'm saying, busting my butt to like get that weight off me. So now I gotta make up for that. I want to bring that up to I'm not tripping, right? Like I get it, like life gonna come in those waves and everything like that. But excuse me, and life is gonna come back up in those waves. But like the gym, I can honestly say was like the one thing that was sort of kind of saving me, and I sort of kind of got away from that too. Like I was going to the gym, but I wasn't really like focused how I was prior to everything sort of kind of hitting the fan. I started eating a whole lot more, eating late night. I wasn't consistent with my diet at all. So it was sort of kind of accumulation of things that sort of kind of really just started spiraling out. And by the time I looked up, a month and a half, 2 months, all that had not passed. So in this military thing, man, like a lot of people, they don't care because they got their own stuff going on. And if y'all know me and my friend, they'll tell you like I'm the friend that calls and check on everybody. I'm going to everybody's house checking up on them. When I was in the States, I'm the one that's having like the holidays coming up. I'm the one that's grilling at the house. Don't worry about no money. Just pull up. I'm feeding. Like I'm that guy. So a lot of times I don't get a lot of check-ins. Just go ahead and, you know what I'm saying, be honest with you. Some of my closest friends, because I'm always hitting them up first or often, like, they'll think about me, but it's not like a, let me call bruh, right? Because I know he's straight. But that was something that I created myself. Even here, in my mind, like, people don't pay attention to me. I was in admin a week or two ago, um, trying to get some paperwork straight, and I remember vividly. I mean, often I just sort of kind of got my hands like on my chest like this, and one of the chicks that work in there, shout out the wines too. She's like, "Bro, you good?" I'm like, "Yeah." I'm like, "I'm just waiting on whatever I was waiting on," and she was like, and sort of kind of walked off. I didn't really think nothing to it. So I talk to the chief, and I get the paperwork done. And once it's done, I was in a better mood because I'm like, cool. So when I'm coming out the office, I was smiling. I'm like, hey man, y'all be cool, y'all be straight. She like, hey, listen, this is who I need. Like that, what you were doing out there, we don't have that guy come back, like, because I'm used to walking around big smile on my face, good energy. I always put that out, right? And like I said, it wasn't that I wasn't expecting for her to like even like pick up on that, but like I know I carry myself a certain way, so when I'm not that, people pay attention. If you still trying to figure out who that person is, cool, right? And like I said, even at 37, I got a better idea of who I am and how I want to carry myself and how I want to be perceived. But when you're 19, 20, you still trying to figure it out. And I ain't saying rush. I'm not saying that. My whole purpose of this video is really just to be like, hey, bro, like if you're going through something, talk to somebody. Pray about it, talk to somebody. Because us as people, like when God created Adam, he created Eve, and then he created, you know what I'm saying, the pregnancy and some more babies and all these stuff start coming up. Now we supposed to be with people. We supposed to be with people. We supposed to talk to people. We supposed to be a fellowship. Like we supposed to do these things. So for those people that's like natural loners, I don't know how y'all do it, bro, but salute to y'all. But for me, I know I'm not that. I know I'm not that. Um, Again, you don't have to have all the answers right now. But and mind you, even with you watching this video today, you might can get something and hear it and be like, all right, cool, but like it'd be like 5, 10 years from now, and if y'all come back and see this video, it's like, oh, I got it now. Bro, I've been going to therapy for the last, I think 5, 6 years. Like I love my therapist to death. Shout out to Janelle. Like, bro, talk to somebody. And they be gonna give you at least 12 free sessions. It and mind you, one of I just was at a behavioral health last week, man. I was talking to the chick, and she was trying her hardest to like keep a straight face, but even the stuff that I was telling her, like I could see the sadness coming on her, and I don't want to be that guy, so I'm like, let me work through this. Working through this is hearing the people that's close to you, like hearing them out, if it makes sense, right? Because sometimes people just be saying stuff to say stuff and they don't got all the answers. But take it for somebody like me, bro. I done made a lot of mistakes. I done hit my head on the wall a bunch of times, man. And now, if it's coming to the point where it's affecting my marriage, it's affecting my relationships with my friends, um, my children. That's a problem. That's a real problem. And again, I don't want to be known for that. When when life is hitting you and you can't see that light at the end of the tunnel, when you in that darkness, it's something you're supposed to be learning, bro. Homegirl, it's something you're supposed to be learning. I know I've mentioned this in some other episodes, but like journaling, I do journaling and I do voice memos. I haven't journaled in a while, but in the last couple of weeks, I made a few voice memos. One of my voice memos like 40 minutes long. Now, granted, with AI, I can sort of kind of go back and, you know what I'm saying, uh, have it write out everything, so I could turn it back into like a note. But and I could like take out some of like the key topics and stuff. Y'all can Google all that. I don't really know which one, whatever, but it's ways around it. But I actually go back and listen to my voice memos because sometimes I say something after I play it back, like, oh, that's what triggered all of that. Y'all got to do things that's gonna help y'all keep y'all sanity, keep y'all balanced, keep y'all in check. And if you one of them people, sort of kind of like me, that don't want to talk to somebody or don't trust people like that, a voice memo is gonna be the best thing to do, right? Because once you calm down, when you go back and listen to it, you're like, "Right, I really was tripping. It really wasn't even all of that, or I really was tripping. It really was all of that. But what shit? What was it that shifted everything? You make them voice memos. You can find that key trigger that shifted everything. Everything that we go through in life ain't an end all be all, bro. It ain't. Like, it's literally supposed to build you. It's supposed to grow you. It's supposed to develop you. A lot of times, again, myself included, we don't want to grow. We be okay with just being stagnant. For those last couple of weeks, I was cool with just being in that slump. I didn't even want to climb out myself, like I don't already have stuff going on. So man, if that's you, yo, please don't stay down there. Journal, write them emotions out. Right. Matter of fact, I got a wheel. Hopefully, I can post it in the comment section under this video to like talk about the feelings and emotions. Because I feel like once we can identify what those things are, we can sort of kind of move forward with them. But if you confusing sadness with anger, a lot of those other emotions, they sort of kind of, they might be null and void because like you don't even know exactly how you feeling. Again, that's me. So I'm talking to y'all, but I'm still like, that's me. I didn't understand like how I was really feeling for real. Again, when life start life, and bro, it could really be undefeated. But every bad day, every worst day I've ever had, I'm still here. So clearly, it wasn't nothing big enough to break me. I've been close, legitly. I've been close, but I'm still here. I'm still trying to give back. So again, when you're 19, 20, 21, 22, like you don't have enough, you haven't had enough wisdom yet to like understand everything that's happening. You got enough life experience for sure, but like the wisdom really see it and take heed to it. Again, I ain't the end all be all. I'm just a person that's legitly just trying to give back. Right? Because in all reality, I don't know how long I'm gonna be doing this podcast thing. But while it's in me, I'm gonna do it. While I'm still in, I'm gonna do it. Um, Side note, OS2 Ramirez, if you see this, bro, dog, I appreciate you for even reaching out to me. Everybody else that's gonna see this, man, y'all hear y'all. When y'all tell me, man, bro, you motivate me like to keep getting up and doing this military thing, dog, I'm gonna figure it out. Like, I hear y'all. Y'all don't even know what that do for me, for real, for real. But like, the same way how I'm out here, trying to like give back. Like when y'all find me on Instagram and Facebook and YouTube and DM me, bro, and tell me to keep going, like, bro, I listened to you, I heard what you said. Now I'm in X, Y, and Z position, like, but that moved me every time. So I appreciate y'all. But with that being said, again, I'm Renaldo Allen. This has been everything in between. If you see me in the streets, Uncle OG, as long as you don't call me out my name, you know you're all right with me. All right. So in the meantime, between time, y'all be blessed, y'all be safe. I'll catch you on the next one. All right. Peace.
Ill will made the beat bounce. Let's talk about keys to success.
So now that the first part out to say, let me tell you what I really want to tell you. Dog, life been fucked up for you, boy. But don't nobody give a fuck. Even when I was going through all that shit, ain't nobody was calling me. Ain't nobody was checking up on me. Ain't nobody, none of that. So if I'm the type of person that's gonna be calling and checking up on everybody and ain't nobody gonna call and check up on me, what the fuck you think they gonna do to you? Niggas don't care. Females don't care. Hoes don't care. Bitches don't care. Whatever y'all wanna say. Bro, if you don't fucking figure out how to get up out your feelings, talk to somebody, get the help that your ass need, boy, you gonna be screwed. Take it from somebody like me. Those suicidal thoughts and ideation, boy, that was me for real. I was looking at them pills for real. My son was in the other room when I was looking at that gun. That was real life for me. Real life. And there ain't nobody still care. Ain't nobody still came and checked up on the boy. I'm old enough now to reach out to somebody and I still wasn't. So dog, when you 19, 20, you still trying to figure that shit out, homeboy, baby girl, y'all better reach out to somebody. The Navy literally would give y'all 12 free sessions. And if y'all going for something else, they give y'all another 12. Ask the goddamn questions. Hey man, who I gotta go to talk to? You know what I'm saying? I got some stuff going on. I just need to vent to somebody. Bro, they got chaplains on the boat. They got chaplains at the shore commands. They got, bro, ask the questions. The one thing that the military do, they don't really talk about their suicidal rates like that. Unless it's like doing that one training throughout the year. But outside of that, they don't really talk about that shit. But y'all at the commands when y'all know people down there offering themselves for real, for real. Get the help. Get the help. I don't know what it is, bro, but we stubborn as fuck. We stubborn as fuck. And it might be some other people that's stubborn too, but I'm talking to us. Bro, don't nobody really care about your daddy or your mama issues. Homegirl, don't nobody care about none of that shit. If you can't even speak up for yourself, you cook. I'm 37. I've been doing this shit for 18 years. And literally for these 3 weeks, I still was goddamn throwing myself a pity party. Oh, woe is me. Huh? Dog, I don't know y'all. I don't know what y'all got going on. I don't need to know. But what I need for y'all to know is people out there that actually care. But you gotta give them a chance to. You can get the help, but you gotta open your mouth and say something. If you don't say nothing, how the fuck is somebody supposed to know? Again, I'm a little bit more aggressive with this one because I know how this shit go, y'all. I done been there, I done done. I got 6 diplomas under my belt. Bro, listen, I really done seen some people that I saw on the mistakes one day and the next day they wasn't there. And then we start talking to people, they're like, man, they ain't even said nothing. Bro, life too precious, man. Life is too precious. Especially when y'all young. Y'all ain't even seen enough yet. This shit do get hard. This shit do get draining. This shit get stressful. This shit get all of everything, everything between. But it's people that care. It's people that want to see y'all do great. It's people that want to see y'all take it to the next level. Your cousin, your brother, your kids that you don't have yet, that family that you don't have yet, they depending on you to make those changes. Nothing changes if nothing changes. Again, my name is Renaldo Allen. I'm very passionate about this shit. I know I might not be your guy, and I'm okay with that. But for everybody that's gonna sit here and rock with your boy, or take heed to the shit that I'm saying, I ain't even doing this shit for my health no more. This for y'all. Gone.